Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast, Bench to Bench. I'm your host, Mark Stadelman. We're here to try in some way to get you out the door and on a bike for a bike ride for your health, for your life, for your happiness. Today we're going to talk a little bit about life. And, well, the old saying goes, sometimes life gets in the way. But you still have to live it, you still have to get up every morning, do the dishes, go to work, do your life. But there are bright spots. One of the bright spots for me is getting up and riding my bike. It's a wonderful thing for me because it's kept me healthy, it's kept me alive and happy. I found a lot of joy in riding my bike, and it's made my life fuller. Although for many years I was single and there was a empty void in my life because nobody was here. That's changed, but a lot of us are single. We're just a solitary figure in this world, and bike riding helps that because it's an individual sport where you find yourself. You can ride with people, but they're riding too. And you're watching traffic, you're going up the road, you're doing things, you're going down a trail, you're watching for rocks, you're watching for bears. Almost ran into a bear's ass once. Luckily I didn't, but still, woo, endorphins, hormone, everything, exciting. Now, what is my podcast, which is probably the most terrible podcast on YouTube right now, but I'm learning, have to do get you up and out the door, let alone get on a bike and ride it? I don't know. Sometimes motivation comes from inside, what you want from life. You want to improve your health, we talked about yesterday. It helps the heart. Great cardio, wind in your face, that's one reason. The other reason is the satisfaction of being able to go accomplish something. For a mountain bike rider like I am, it's to get to the top of the mountain. And then once you're at the top of the mountain, you take a small break, you meet your friends, Mr. Physics and Mr. Chance, and see how you get down the mountain in one piece. That's the exhilarating part. It's a thrill, and that's why mountain bike riders do what they do. The other thing about life is that you need something in it. TV, work, and food doesn't make it. And when you add drugs, alcohol, and all these other things that take away and distract you from yourself, it can get tough. And loneliness is a bad thing. So, how does my life help you get out that door? Pedal Dive Bicycle Works, in its infancy till today, saved my life. I wouldn't be here talking to you without taking the risk of putting my money down, making a business, and riding a bike and doing what I did. I could have just worked, made the money, put it away, and right now I'd be sitting on a porch, reading the paper every morning, yelling at the neighbor kids to keep it quiet because this old man at 67 years old would like a little piece of quiet. But that is a loaded question, a loaded gun pointed straight at you, in the sense that go to your insurance agent, ask to look at the actuary tables on how long a 65-year-old person has to live if they retire, sit on the bench, sit in the chair on the porch. The last time I looked, it was 18 months to 2 years, and you're dead, gone and buried. Now, if you want to think, hey, 65, I got another 20 years. Hey, I got another 25 years, no problem. My grandfather, personally, my mother's father, 92. My father's mother, 94. If I slide in at 93, I did good. But you will always get shorted on that estimate. No matter what you think, you'll always get shorted on. So for me, when I realized that, I fired up my bucket list and I'm working on that. Nice little short list, but it satisfies a lot of the things I've looked through in my life and wanted to do. Because a bucket list is sometimes dreams, sometimes it could just be, hey, I want a Turfunkin. Okay? I want a chicken stuffed into a duck, stuffed into a turkey, and deep fried for Thanksgiving. That will give you the 18-month disadvantage after you retire, but it's really good. And trying it once in your life, not a bad thing, but you should be in New Orleans for that because that's where they do the best ones. Now, food is a problem. I just lost 45 pounds since Christmas. It's now the first week of June. I met a wonderful woman in April and have not put any more weight on, but held steady. And now that summer's here, have to lose that last 10, 15 pounds to get me to where I want to be. And bike riding has helped. Discipline in my food has helped, and that's what makes your life. You do what you want to do, but you have to look at it, because at 65, I'm 67, you got one lifetime left. So, in closing, look at your life, see what's most important, and go for it. And here today with me on my ride from Ojai to Ventura is my girlfriend, Isabel. Say hello, Isabel.
Hello.
And this is one of those life things that I never saw coming. The story about how we met, how we got together, how we're here today is a head shaker and a whole story in itself. And we'll get to that one day because we don't have time for it now. Suffice it to say, I met her 37 years ago and she's here today, and that's all that matters. I'm in love with her, she's in love with me, and it's a wild ride, which keeps the life going in you. You cannot say, hey, I'll just do it, I'll get away with it, because you can't. So, thanks for seeing us. We have one more thing now, our advertisers. Pedal Ride Bicycle Works is paying for this whole deal. And since I started the company, I'm paying for the whole deal, and that's just fine. I want the experience of talking on YouTube, going out and seeing who gets. Right now I got 4 people watching me. Big deal. This is season 1, episode 6. The most important thing about riding a bike is having your bike mechanics. My best mechanics are up here in Ojai, California at the Mob Shop. A great little bicycle shop. They do everything. Anything you need in bike shops, they do. But as an avid bike rider, intermediate style, I realize I need more than one bike mechanic. My second bike mechanic, his name is Siggy. He's down on Ventura Avenue in Ventura, California. Nice little tiny shop. He really knows his stuff. So having 2 bike shops is really great. My other advertisers, we'll get to them after a while. Those are my more important ones. I hope they sponsor me in one day, but I love them so much. Go see them, go use them. It'll be a great time. One other thing that's coming up associated with Bench to Bench is a little charity I started. Don't know how it's going to go, called Hugs Without Words. It's an interesting concept where words will always get in the way of giving somebody a hug, a little compassion in the storm that they're in. We'll work on that, and I hope you follow me on that one. Go see us at www.pedalride.com, find out what I'm doing, and click on the links to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and see what I'm doing, because this October we're doing 15 shows from the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, and that's a great time. We'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.